What is up, everybody? This is Ambulance Boy, and today I'm going to be doing a little review of different types of canteens as well as different type of canteen carriers. So let's start out with the older version. Now, this has been in service for a long time. It's out of service now, but this was the old style Alice carrier. So as you can see, it has the Alice clips in the back. And it's a really simple design. Just two clips here for taking out the canteen. And it has this nice cushioning inside, as well as a little side pocket for putting in your water purification taps. But the problem was, this is a pretty small pouch, and like you could only use it for canteen. Also, these would always come off. The Alice clips would always, they were pretty notorious for just unsnapping and falling out. So that was another big problem with that. This was also pretty small, like you couldn't fit too much in there. So this finally went out of service, and then came the Molle system. And the Molle totally redesigned the canteen holder and got this really nice design. I really like it, because one nice thing about this is that you're actually able to cover the canteen with this nice flap. And unlike the Alice, you have these nice big side pockets here, so you can fit more purification items or anything else. And this was actually called a dumb pouch because you could use it for actually anything. It was meant for the canteen, but you could use it for anything. It was really nice. Another nice feature about this is that if you don't want to have the cover and you just want the canteen exposed, then you would just take that out like that, shove that in, and then you could just put in your canteen and have that come over. So that was another cool plus about it. Unlike two clips like this had, you just have one down here, which in my opinion is actually more sturdy. So that's really nice. Also, you have these nice elastic bands, so you can tighten this to fit your canteen type. And then, of course, the most important part is the Molle on the back. And the Molle doesn't really fall out. It's much more secure than these Alice straps, so these I really don't like as much. This is actually just, it's a really good. So I really like this much more. And now another thing was the canteens themselves. Now, for a while, these have been issued. These are just plastic canteens. But the problem with these is that it has BPA in it, and it's just not healthy to drink out of plastic, especially when you're exposed to really hot temperatures. This is not a good thing to drink out of. Also doesn't keep the fluids as cool, so it's not the best. But I mean, it's sturdy, it works well, but I don't like that as much. So I was doing some research and I found stainless steel canteen. Now, they are both 1 liter, so they can both fit 1 liter of water. And what I like about this is that it's much healthier to drink out of. It keeps the water cooler for longer, if it's not exposed to the sun, of course. And it's a nice, sleek design, and I really like that. Another thing that I really like about this is that you can actually boil water inside it because it's metal. Unlike this, you cannot expose to flame. This you can. So I really like this. I got this at, actually I got this whole set here at an Army-Navy store. And it was good for a while, but then I said it's time to move on. So I got this whole set from eBay. And I've been really happy about this. The stainless steel itself is not the best. I did see some streaks in it and a little bit of rust, so I just wiped that off, and now I know to just keep this top open and just make sure it's fully dry before packing it away. Another thing that came with this whole set was this nice cup for boiling, so I don't have to boil with this, I can just boil with this. And it came with a nice little lid to go on top. And how this works, actually I could have gotten the grill part too. There's a thing that it stands on top of to go on top of a fire pit or just a regular campfire, but I didn't get that. It was another added expense and I didn't feel like doing it. So you can just take it out like that, and then it locks in with this right here. You just push this down into these two slots and then it's locked. So it's nice. And now there are also other versions of this where there's like two handles and they come out into one, and I think I like that a little bit better than this, but this works out pretty good as well. So I really like this set, and it has been working wonderfully so far. And actually, let me show you how it fits in. So this canteen is made to go right in here, and it's all secure. And then this can just go in the back behind it. So what I like to do is I just put in my canteen inside the pouch here. Then I just slide this in the back. And then you're all ready to go. So this is really nice. I really like this. So if you guys are deciding on getting certain canteen type or certain carrier type, I would definitely go with Molle and stainless steel. You could buy it separately or you could buy it all together. I found someone on eBay who was selling this all together. This was actually genuine issue. The pouch itself, the inside was by GAC, so it was not, but it still works really well. And this one, I don't think it was actually genuine issue, but it was a replica of it. But it would be pretty much the same thing. So I would definitely go with the Molle and stainless steel. Of course, it's a little bit more pricey than if you get plastic, but I think that health definitely is worth more than just drinking like plastic and BPA. And also you can boil inside a stainless canteen and it just works really well. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe, and also share this video with anybody else. So yeah, and I will hopefully see you guys later. Bye.